Good morning, the first game of the Roseau tournament, facing off against I Falls. Real quick shot right off the face-off as I Falls one possession, bringing it down into the Angels' end. Nice glove save by Noonan. Slapped out into the neutral zone by Cook. DVD recover pass by I Falls. I Falls in purple sweaters. Possession regained in neutral zone, carried back in by 15. Massive unit of a player. Centering pass, brilliantly placed. Shot wide angle, blocker saved nicely by Noonan. Picked up near corner by Eminem. Poke checked off the wall by Key. It's kept in by I Falls. Eminem grabs it in the near corner. Change of direction, feeds it back up to Key again. He's immediately tied up. Loose puck did slide all the way down. It was launched probably by Key as he was being tied up. It was difficult to see based on the puck position along the boards. Game this morning taking place in the historic Roseau Memorial Arena. Face-off won by I Falls. Kept it in. Broken out by the Angels. Loose puck in the neutral zone picked up by Fury. Poke checked away by Noah. Shot towards net. Leg save by Sandy. Battle along the far boards by DeFiore. Regains. DeFiore rips a shot. Far down. Ethan DeFiore rips one up over the goaltender. That's going to put the Angels on the scoreboard here to begin the game. First over the Broncos. A nice pull off the boards by DeFiore. Forget who it was that passed it back to him, but nice hard shot. Wasn't exactly an upper corner, but it certainly went in, hitting the back bar from the noise the puck hit. Puck battle after face-off. Battle along the far side. Dumped into the zone by Sandy. And offsides was the whistle. Christian Sandy, 11, taking the face-off for the Angels. Slapped forward by Sandy, picked up along the far boards by I Falls. Skating over it briefly was Lundy. Loose puck behind Jace Peaslin. Tried centering it. Loose puck now slides out to the stick of Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin across to Tweeten. Tweeten a whiff on the forward far side cross ice pass. Tweeten doing a fantastic job keeping the puck though. Chipped it up. Aiken rips a shot. Leg save. Huge rebound attempt by the goaltender. It's dumped further in the zone by Sandy. Puck wraps around behind the net. Centering pass from Aiken. Picked up by Broncos. Broncos back on offensive. Couldn't handle the pass. It's going to get launched and sent all the way down by Aiken, and now icing waved off by the near side official. Puck pass up along the boards. Couldn't quite handle a bouncing puck. Eminem crossed over to Theraldson. Puck possession regained, dumped back into the Angels' end. Eminem up to Olsen. Olsen trying to sidestep. Puck stripped away. Recovered by I Falls defense, pressured by DeFiore. DeFiore cuts in. His shot goes just wide near side. Puck battle along the far side boards. Lundy having some pressure, stepping up. Here's Theraldson. Theraldson tries to get a shot off. Loose puck! Shot in the goal! Backhand Olsen on the backhand. Loose puck up front. Beats the goaltender on the blocker side. Near side post from our vantage point. Buries the puck. Goal number 2. Really good puck possession pressure by the Angels. Olsen finding his first of the tournament. That's going to put the Angels up 2-0 over the Broncos. We've got 14 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in period number 1, first game of the Roseau tournament. Puck battle in the neutral zone, recovered by Broncos. They're charging in along far side. Stick save cleared wide by Noonan. Picked up along the far side boards, or near side boards by Braden Key. He's going to get pushed off of the puck. Pressured by Cook in the corner. Cook goes up in. Referee trips over something. Pressured out at the point. Great job by Peaslin. Cook adds some help to keep the puck in. Charlie Bolte dumps the puck in the corner. Braden Key from behind the net. Try centering it up to Cook. Pressuring still in the far corner is Key. Charlie Bolte playing the body off the puck. Broncos able to advance back down into the Angels' end. Nice backhand quick shot. Lots of speed on the shot from that individual player. Was a leg save. Braden Key gets handed some business here up close and personal. Eastland passing it up to Bolte. Bolte tried to backhand it. A little bit of a whiff. A backhand shot. That's going to get tipped up off of the Angels' stick up and over the net as the puck was being tracked by Noonan. That's going to be a near side face-off, blocker hand side of Angels. DeFiore sets up for the draw. Face-off won by DeFiore just under the stick of Emineth as eyeballs were coming in. Tweeten goes hard into the boards. Pass attempt from the side, chipped wide. Shot from the point gets deflected off a body up into the glass, picked up by Tweeten. Tweeten passes it up just off the stick of Nyquist. Or no, let's see. Oh, Polanski had to get my numbers right. Pass it near side. Jude Noah, he wins the red line, dumps it back down, and it's going to be a face-off now. And a whistle. Stopping play. Could be a near side face-off down in the Broncos' end. Blocker hand side of the netminder. Sandy with the draw. Backhand pass over. Quick shot by Aiken. Gets deflected wide, kept in the corner by Sandy. Chasing it is Jace Beaslin. He gets handed the business up against the boards. Broncos tries to beat it out, getting it around Theraldson. Couldn't get quite past the slick hands of Louis. Puck does come back out, and it's going to get sent back in for the immediate offsides. And we all know my opinion on the immediate offsides ruling. One of the most stupid rules in all of human history. Face-off won nicely by the Broncos. DDD pass, far side pass. Tries to come back near side. Bounces and ricochet off the skate of Aiken. Theraldson feeds it up neutral zone where Sandy, who was waiting, tried to feed it to Peaslin. Peaslin's pressure. Got the puck off of the puck. He gets pushed off into the corner. Still pressuring. Loose puck picked up by Sandy. Sandy feeds it behind the net to Peaslin. Peaslin's handed up against the boards, stripped away by the Broncos. Briefly lost it. Backhand couldn't get it out past Theraldson. Theraldson being an absolute unit wall along the far side blue line, keeping it in. Broncos still trying to get it out. Pressured up near side, able to chip it up off the boards. That puck's going to have wheels, and icing is going to be the call. It's going to get brought right back down near side face-off. Again, blocker side in the Broncos' end. Off the draw, loose bouncing puck recovered by Broncos. Lost in the skates of DeFiore, recovered by Broncos. Nice shoulder check. Olsen went flying like a rag doll. Puck sent back into the Broncos' end. Pressured in the far corner by DeFiore. DeFiore tying up a player. Gets some support by Olsen. He's pushed off of the puck. Recovered by the Broncos. Kept in out at the point by Emineth. And an unintentional trip is going to give not Emineth, but Jenner Peaslin. He'll go for 2 minutes for tripping. One of those unintentional hockey play style penalties. Looks like they're having some clock style issues. Setting it up at clock clock has been kind of running and stopping and starting on its own. That's interesting. All right, looks like we're back in play. Puck out at the far side point. Pass back near side boards. Poke checked away by Cook. Grabbed and chipped out of the zone by Tweeten. Icing waved off on the deflection. Clock looks to be running correctly right now, at least. 10 minutes to go. Period number 1. Minute 30 to go in the penalty. Puck battle far side. Puck dumped towards net by Aiken. Loose puck made its way found to the stick of Therrelson. Therrelson dumping it in far side, tipped into the zone by Aiken. Pressured now by Cook. Near side pass received by 17. 17 tried getting a shot, deflected wide by the stick of Therrelson. Pressured in the far corner by Tweeten. Therrelson tying a player, centering pass cleared wide by Cook. Chipped out of the zone by Noah. Jude Noah flying in through neutral zone. High Falls recovering. Pressured now by Therrelson on the step up. Coming in. Shot. Stick saved by Noonan. Gets deflected up into the netting. Nyquist doing a good job using his skating lane to try and keep that player wide. Puck dump near side corner. Puck rolling along the top of the boards. Battle near side. Nyquist got some support now by Emeneth. Abe Emeneth. Puck recovered by Broncos behind the Angels net. Pass back near side, back behind the goal line. Trying to find the streaking player out front. Pass there, stick saved by Noonan. Got tied up in the Angels' body. Cleared back behind the goal line by Nyquist. Passed up to Emeneth. Emeneth chipping the puck up. It's grabbed out of the air by Broncos. Shot from the point. Bouncing, gets deflected. Huge save by Noonan. Point blank. Angels able to get the puck back out of the zone. Gets one on the red line. Dumped all the way down by Nyquist. Recovered by the Broncos on the circle. Cycling back near side, a whiff on the pass. Stepping up was Therrelson. Sandy now adding his support. Gets the puck set back down. 20 seconds to go in Angels penalty at 8 minutes 45 seconds to go. Bouncing puck up near side. Battled by Therrelson. 15 has the puck poke checked away by Sandy. Tweeten pressuring the body off the puck. Pass near side, wraps along the boards. Tied up near side was Pieslin. Therrelson tries to feed the puck across, stolen away by the Broncos. Angels back at full strength. Wrapping around, cycling was the Broncos. Poke checked away. Diving forward was Therrelson. Gets it out. Pass forward. Polanski's now going to grab it. And the pass from Therrelson as he was laying down. Therrelson grabbing the puck, wins the red line, but dumps it in with some Angels players still deep in the zone. Looks like the problems are with the control box for the clock. When they hit stop, it stops for a few seconds and then the clock starts automatically going again. That's interesting. High Falls with the pass, pressured by, let's see, Polanski. DeFiore went down. Broncos still have it. Their shot goes wide near side, picked up along the near boards by Noah. His pass forward to the line gets stopped short, carried behind by Broncos. Drop pass from behind goal line, pressured by DeFiore, stripped away. Centering pass from behind the net. 13 standing out in purple is catching my eye for the way that he's playing his game. Some hockey IQ rattling around in that young man's brain. Angels dump the puck far side, pressured into the corner. Christian Sandy from behind tries feeding it up to Aiken. Aiken's shot gets deflected wide near side. Puck sliding along far side boards, dumped back in by Jenner Peaslin, pressured by Sandy. Broncos dumping it back up near side, gets it around Nyquist. And the puck's going to carry itself all the way down for an icing whistle. 6 minutes, 53 seconds to go. Looks like the arena attendant maybe came and adjusted some settings to where the clock wasn't automatically starting. Might have it figured out now. Kept in at the point by Therrelson. Near side pass, bringing it on the breakout there with the Broncos. Nice centering pass. Back near side to 6. Poke checked away by MNF. Sorry for the camera angle. Giving you a look at the nice wood ceiling here in the Memorial Arena. Puck dumped out by Sandy, and that puck's going to get another icing whistle. Apologize, I'm trying to make some minor adjustments on the tripod setup here. I think I got things situated now correctly. 6 minutes, 21 seconds to go. Period number 1, Angels leading 2-0 against International Falls. Ed with the face-off. Bouncing puck dropped in far near side corner. Angels end, pressured along the boards by Lundy. Loose puck picked up by Ed. Poke chalked off of his stick. Pass out front, loose puck out, and Noonan, a fantastic job doing the puck carry. Broncos just unable to get a stick on a loose puck that did find its way out front. Angels doing a fantastic job coming in and smothering like a swarm of hornets out front. Hornets, of course, the mascot of Edina. We just got done playing against Roseau. Roseau looking fantastic, I might add, out on the ice. Lundy charging forward back near side into the Broncos zone. Puck out front, poke checked away by Olsen. Olsen over skating the puck briefly in the far side corner. Lundy adding some help, coming in to strip the puck away. DeFiore. We had a camper number 9 coming out for the deep pass in neutral zone, sidestepping Tweeton's hit. Puck gets sent towards net, but wide. Nyquist has the puck stripped away. 13's walking in, a backhand. Nice backhand pass from 13 to teammate 9, and far side open net corner absolutely hammers the puck in. That was a beautiful goal and a really nice play set up by the Broncos. That brings them back to within 1 of the Angels. That was an incredible goal. Off the draw by Cook, charging forward. Braden Key with the puck. Key's shot goes wide. Puck sliding along the far side boards. Stepped in by Peaslin. Stripped out of the air by Bolte. Turn shot by Key. Loose puck out front by Cook. Cook looking for an outlet to pass to. Out front, poke checked away off the stick of Key. The puck was just going a little bit too slow from behind. Key pressuring, I think he got away with a penalty there. Puck in the near side corner. Key tying up player, allows Cook to come in and grab it. Cook, poke checked off of his stick. Cook tries to get it out past the blue line, and offsides was the call as it had entered over the blue line. Looks like the far side official was trying to wave it off as being kept in, but even from my vantage point, it looked like the puck had entered fully into the neutral zone. Ed with the face-off. Puck dumped in by the Broncos. Ed, for those that might not know, the nickname for Ethan DeFiore, ED. 13, the puck carrier again for the Broncos, cycling and flying around the ice. Sauce pass up to 14, shot from the point, glove save cleared wide by Noonan, picked up by 17. Puck battle behind the goal line. Stripped away, poke checked wide by M&F. M&F recovers, carrying it from behind, puts on the brakes, changes direction. He's going to go down on the play, no call on it, as he tripped over his own, and a late penalty decision is actually going to get handed out. I thought M&F kind of went down, tripping over his own feet a little bit, but it happened so quick, the referee being right there. So 9 for the Broncos are going to go down. Perhaps his stick was there. So we're going to have a 2-minute power play for the Angels. Face off far side down in the Broncos zone. Glove hand of the goaltender. 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go in period number 1. The Angels still leading 2-1 over the Broncos. Christian Sandy with the face-off. Pass out front, cleared wide by the Broncos. Recovering, chipped up off the glass. Puck's going to get sent all the way down. And that'll be a quick icing whistle where it'll get brought right back to the exact same face-off side. Sandy with the draw, tied up, stepping up from the point was Bolte. Broncos, backhand pass, snuck one in, chasing after it, pressured up against by Sandy. Charlie Bolte's pass picked off out front. A delayed penalty, Noonan penalty! As they're gonna probably have another one go for roughing. As the, roughing indeed, get the extension of the hand. So now we're gonna have a 5-on-3 power play opportunity for the Angels for 1:23, which is the time frame remaining on the initial. And 3 minutes, 28 seconds, as you can see. Looks like shots on goal are being tallied, whether that was completely accurate or not when they were dealing with the scoreboard issues earlier. I'm not sure. Pass out to the point, Darrellson with it. Darrellson sends it far side, walking in, M&F. Saved by the pine. That puck went flying way up into the far side corner, dropping behind the seats here at the historic Memorial Arena. Lots of history in this building. You can see the banners hanging, both Neil and Aaron Broughton hailing from here. Angels win the faceoff. Darrellson sends it back along the boards. Wide, nice shot by Polanski. Gets blocker saved wide. Tying up behind the goal line was Noah. M&F recovering far side, sends it out to the point to Darrellson. Darrellson sends it up near side to Polanski. Polanski's looking. Goalie shot and a shot in the goal, and I believe that one's going to go to DeFiore. DeFiore's going to get his second. Oh, actually, it looks like Jude Noah's going to get credited for that bouncing puck. That's going to get rid of one of the penalties for the Broncos. We still have 1:27 to go on the second roughing penalty. So it remains a 5-on-4 power play for the Angels. DeFiore with the face-off, won by 13. Drop pass back to defense, pressured by Noah. Pass back up neutral zone to 13. 13's going to fly in up through the middle, pass to 17. Their shot goes up high, wide over the crossbar. Kept in at the point. Gets deflected off the skate of Darrellson. 17 tried to get a shot, and a great job by Polanski tying up the 17 stick, allowing Noonan to freeze it. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go, 1:08 on the power play. Off the draw. Puck in the corner was won by the Angels. Carried now by Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin, change of direction. Peaslin behind. Drop pass up to Sandy. Sandy sends it far side. Read by Sandy. Nonetheless, gets sent back down. Icing waved off on the tip. Deflection recovered by Jenner Peaslin behind. Peaslin holding on to it this time. Sends it up just a little bit off forward from the stick of brother Jace Peaslin. Peaslin kicks it near side to Key. Key tries getting a shot. He's tied up. Loose bouncing puck out front. Charlie Bolte, nice job separating body from puck. Allows Peaslin to grab it, sends it across to other Peaslin. Puck bouncing up through the air, hits the boards by the Angels bench. Sandy to Jenner Peaslin up to Key. Key charging forward. The puck bounced forward off of his stick, recovered by the Broncos. Sevens flying in, poke checked away by DeFiore. 17 had it. Leg saved by Noonan. Rebound picked up by DeFiore. The Broncos back at full strength, and offsides is going to be the whistle, which stops the play down into the Broncos' end. 1:22 left to go in period number 1. Angels leading 3-1. DeFiore is with the face-off. Was won by the Broncos 13. Back to D. Pressured by Olsen. Olsen going into the corner. He decided to go for the body. It's kept in near side now by DeFiore. Pressuring out front. Recovered by 13. 13 quick hands, sends it far side. Tries to get it back to 13, but it's dumped out into the neutral zone by Tweeten. Pass back up into the Angels' end. Recovered by Therrelson. Therrelson far side to Tweeten. Tweeten was trying to feed it up to DeFiore. Bouncing puck recovered by Lundy. Stepping up is Therrelson. Therrelson tries feeding it up to Olsen. Out of reach of Olsen. Olsen pressuring, chasing near side. Recovered by 13. 13's going to cycle back up again. Couldn't get past Tweeten as he read it perfectly, and he gets sent into the glass after the poke check. DDD pass near side by the Broncos. Centering pass streaks through everybody. Flying up back far side. Centering pass. Couldn't find the intended target. Pass out to the point. Wind up. Blocked wide off the stick, or off the skate of Cook. Centering pass broken up. Stopped by Bolte, breaking up the stick. Braden Key almost got knocked off. Pass from Cook back to Key. Key gets the puck on target and on net, and it's a glove save grabbed out of the air by the goaltender. 0.9 seconds to go. Noonan leaving so that they can have a 6th overpower type setup, win the face-off, and then immediately hammer it. And that's going to bring it right to an end. 0.9 seconds, not really enough time if Broncos could have got possession of the puck to launch it down. And since we started on dirty ice, both teams are going to vacate and go back to their respective locker rooms. And we're going to have a brief Zamboni intermission resurfacing break before coming back for the remaining 2 periods. And the conclusion of this contest between I-Falls and the Angels here momentarily. Stick around, we'll be right back. We are back, moments away from Period 2 getting underway. Angels leading 3-1 over Broncos. The Angels scoring first with a really nice hard shot from a little bit further out, if I remember right, than the hash marks and right in front of the house, in front of the slot. Not going exactly bar down, but dang close. And then goal number 2, nice backhand shot with the loose puck right out front, beating the goaltender in the top blocker side corner. And then High Falls coming back and scoring one of the prettiest goals that I've seen in quite a while. Absolute fantastic and perfect setup. That one was delicious. And then the Angels extending the lead back to 2 with another rebound goal out front. Period number 2 underway. Face-off won by the Broncos down in Broncos end. Hope checked away off the stick. Pressured far corner by Noah. Puck slides near side. Polanski's gets sent into the boards. DeFiore tried pulling it away. Puck bounced off of the skate of Nyquist. Bear with me as I try and get camera reset. Broncos back on the offensive. Quick shot! Glove save by Noonan. Bouncing puck out front. Grabbed out of the air by 15. Backhand shot was just wide. Puck bounces off the boards far side. Tied up far corner. Centering pass out front. Blocker saved by Noonan. Cleared wide by Nyquist. Broken up. Recovered by Key. Key tries to break it out. Multiple times. Broken up by the Broncos. Let's see. Bolte and his backhand recovered by the Broncos, sent back down far side. Nyquist near side, just a little bit out of reach of Bolte. Puck gets sent back in. Winning the red line is Theraldson. He launches it down, stopped short by defense. Near side sauce pass picked up by 17. 17 feeding it across to 6. 6 going to dump it, realizing he was over the red line. Nyquist picks up loose puck behind, puts on the brakes. Puck tied up by the Zamdors behind the Angels net, recovered by 7. 7 cycling around, continues to carry, looking for an outlet. Centering pass broken up by the stick of Noonan, grabbed out of the air by Bolte. Bolte's going to launch it down. That puck's going to have some momentum, carrying it all the way down for an icing whistle. It'll be a near side faceoff down in the Angels' end. Left hand side of Benjamin Noonan, goaltender for the Angels. I'd like to welcome any of the International Falls parents that may be joining us now. More than happy to provide the information, letting you know that I am streaming the game for those that aren't able to be here in person or family members. Off the draw, charging forward. Aiken tries to feed it to striking Jace Peaslin. Puck found its way out to the point. Cross ice pass D to D. Emaneth steps up, goes into the corner. Shot, stick save, clears wide. Bouncing it up off the boards to get it out of the zone to Broncos. Icing waved off. Jace Peaslin grabs the puck. He puts on the brakes, changing directions. Puck read by 2 on the pass. Centering pass broken up, bouncing puck 13. Just couldn't quite get the puck to settle. Winning the red line, Aiken dumps it, bounces off backside boards. Stopped by the goaltender's stick, carrying it back around. Stripped away by Cook. Cook winds up his shot, deflected up and over, clipping the bottom hand side of the Canadian national flag. That brings the puck out of play and the whistle. Puck gets sent from the clock and back in as it was recovered by a bystanding parent. Far side faceoff now. Blocker hand of the Broncos goalie. Cook with the face-off. Puck tied up in the official skates. Couldn't get it past Therrelson out at the blue line. Sent back in far corner. Pressured by Olsen. Pass wrapped along the boards up to 17. 17 tries to get the pass out front. Lundy couldn't get situated for a quick shot. Dumped off the boards by the Broncos. Passed up to 13. Poke checked away by Therrelson. Therrelson charging forward. Stripped away by 17. 17 with a 17-foot reach with his stick. Grabbed now by number 9. Number 9 tries feeding it up to 8. Was pressured by Olsen. Tipped it forward to 13's flying up. Slapped away by Cook. Loose puck out in the neutral zone. Recovered by 17. 17 has it slapped away by Lundy. Pulls it nicely off the boards. Couldn't quite get a footing for it. 16 rips up. He sends one super fast up and over. That puck's going to carry itself around the glass all the way back down into the Broncos end, where 8's going to recover it. A drop pass out front dangerously to 16. Getting some body contact with 7 teammate. Loose puck from behind the goal line. Recovered out front. Fed from DeFiore to Polanski. Polanski hands some business to 21. He'll get up quick and easy, ready to get back into the play. Kept in far side by Nyquist. Covered by 7. 7's going to get pressure from DeFiore, changing direction. A spin pass off the boards, just out of reach of 21. Jenner Peaslin couldn't quite find a target for it. Recovered by 2. Cross ice pass, both checked away by 7. Nyquist sent it back up in the neutral zone. DeFiore now tries feeding it up to Polanski. Puck bouncing over everybody. 21 able to settle a bouncing puck. Tried to get a pass to a teammate. To Noah, feeding it up to Polanski. Polanski winds up. Stick save, cleared into the far corner. Different goalie now in net, I'm noticing, for I-Falls. For the second period. 13 flying in. And a beautiful goal by 13. Getting pressured in some really fast, very delicate stick handling. And flips the puck up and over the leg pad. Going far side, blocker side of Noonan. That's going to bring the Broncos back to within 1 of the Angels. 13, the player that had set up the play, feeding the puck with a blind backhand pass through the slot to a waiting teammate with a one-timer. Going far post for their first goal. Does it again. Puck battle now in the Angels' end. It's kept in by 17. Backhand shot hits the body of Therrelson. 17 feeds it up. Broken up by Emineth as the player out front was waiting for it. Puck slides out to the point. Pulled off the boards by the Broncos. A whip on the shot. Braden Key now able to try and chase it back out. It's getting stumped back down into the Angels' end by 19. Pressured in the corner by 13. Therrelson passes it across to Emineth. Emineth threads the needle through the skates of Key. Key chasing after it is going to win the race. The icing waved off on the deflection. Key getting some help by Bolte. Bolte and Key both trying to figure out how to get the puck off of boards. Broncos able to find it. Kept in momentarily by Therrelson. Carried out of the zone by 9. It's going to get sent down towards Angels' end. Recovered by Therrelson. Therrelson drops the pass behind the net. Recovering it is Emineth. Emineth tries feeding it up. Sent back towards net. Blocker saved by Noonan. Therrelson sends it into the far corner. A pull drop pass by Peaslin. Couldn't find a target. Kept in nicely at the point. Slapped down out of the air by Therrelson. Dumped out by the Angels. Going to get recovered by the Broncos off the glass. Winning the red line. Tries to dump it in, far side by Therrelson, giving his teammates enough time to get out of the zone, but unable to do so. So offsides is going to stop the momentum. It's going to be a far side offsides right in front of the Angels bench. Sandy setting up for the draw. Puck won by the Broncos. Near side D pass. Cross ice pass broken off the shin pad of Christian Sandy. Loose puck out to Tweeten. Tweeten tries feeding it up through the middle. Got broken up by traffic. Recovered by 7. 7 dancing around, able to miraculously still keep that puck. Pulls the puck off the far side board. Quick shot from the point, like saved by Noonan. Dumped now along the boards by, that was Jace Peasland, far side. Pressured along the near side boards can't see the numbers. Tweeton sends the puck off the stick of Jace Peasland. Sent back down to the Angels defense by the goalie. Near side pass to Tweeton. Tweeton sends it through everybody, and icing is going to be the whistle now this time, as Tweeton was trying to find a streaking forward breakout center of the Angels in the neutral zone, but unable to connect with the target. So it is a near side glove side face-off down in the Angels' end following the icing. Luke Cook with the face-off. Face-off won by 13. Far side pulled off the boards, chipped away by Nyquist. Olsen recovering the puck, sends it just out of reach of Lundy, who is starting to advance forward. Nice near side deep pass. Reverse support, just a little bit out of reach of 15, able to recover. Olsen recovering out in the neutral zone, going too slow for 13, who comes in and strips the puck. Pass out front, slapped wide in the far corner by Olsen, recovered by 9. Pass out to the point. Shot from the point, deflected wide off the stick of Emineth, recovered in the far corner. Cycling back out to the point again. 15 rips a shot, stopped by the skate of Cook, recovered by Lundy. Asher Lundy comes flying in. Luke Cook with it, stripped away by 8 as Lundy and Cook were advancing both together through the slot. 8, the puck carrier. It's going to continue cutting in, pull checked away by Tweeton. Pressured now by Polanski. Loose puck gets dumped into the near side corner. Going after it is Nyquist. He's tied up along the boards. Got some help from Cook. Cook breakout pass forward to Polanski. Polanski's trying to find Lundy. Couldn't quite get there. D-to-D pass was broken up by Polanski. Sent back down to the stick of Tweeton. Tweeton's going to launch it up and inadvertently up out of play. That puck's bouncing underneath all of the bench work. It's going to continue carrying all the way down. New puck will come out from the scoreboard. Puck's going to be a face-off at the offsides face-off dot. Near side towards the Angels' end. Attempt to get dumped in. Gets flipped up into the air. Grabbed by 6. 6 centering pass. Hits traffic. Dumped into the far side corner, covered by Noah. Jude Noah feeds it up to DeFiore. DeFiore on a quick sidestep. Puts on the brakes, pressured, poke checked away by 7. 7 tries to feed it out to the point, stopped by Noah. Puck tied up in lots of bodies, stripped away by Noah. Noah on the spin. His shot crosses through everyone, stepping up from the point. Shot by Tweeton, it was a stick save. Rolls up into the blocker area. Able to keep control of it nicely was the goaltender. And that's going to force a near side face-off. We have 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go in period number 2. Angels leading 3-2 over the International Falls Broncos. DeFiore with the face-off. Won by Broncos. Puck wrapped along behind the Broncos net. Battle along far side. Stepping up is Therrelson. Keeping it at the point. Therrelson feeds it to, let's see, Polanski. Polanski's shot from far side wide. Kept in near side by Tweeton. Chasing it down behind the goal line is DeFiore. He's tied up. Bouncing puck out front. Charging up is Therrelson. Therrelson reaching for it. Therrelson reaches it. Able to beat the goalie. Glove hand side. Therrelson able to find that loose puck and somehow still get a little bit of a flip shot off. That's going to bring the lead back to 2 over the Broncos for the Angels. Nice job with the hockey sense IQ of Therrelson to sneak in and find that puck that was going to be bouncing around in the slot. That's going to bring out Luke Cook taking a face-off against 7. 7 had won it. Stepping up was Bolte. Chasing after it. D-to-D pass. Tied up by Cook. Cook trying to feed it up to Key. Braden Key chasing it, tying up a player behind the goal. Cook now coming in. Tries to get a puck. Pass back far side. Wrapping around the boards. Pulling it by off the boards is Emineth. Emineth pressured out at the point. A spin shot, keeps it and dumps it back in the corner. Recovered behind the goal line by Cook. Cook centering pass, broken up by the Broncos. Recovered by Cook out front. Quick shot by Bolte. And the goaltender miraculously able to keep his tracking of the puck. And a wonderful save, keeping it in on the quick rebound redirect by Bolte. And then also Cook was there. Or Braden Key was there, rather. That's going to bring out 13 for I Falls off the drop. Pass forward up to 9. 9's going to carry it back near side, feed it up to 13. 13's going to cycle it back along the boards. Puts on the puck. Somehow able to get it around Emeneth. Or Peasland out to the point. Shot through traffic. A nice save by Noonan. Somehow able to see that puck path through all those bodies out front. Something that myself, not being a goalie, could never do. My older brother could do it very well. Puck tied up in the far corner. Nyquist gets taken down on the play. Tying it up, pulling it off the backside board, bouncing around, and nice save reaction by Noonan. Really good job by International Falls finding that loose puck and sneaking out and getting a shot off as fast as humanly possible, pulling it off the far boards behind the goal line. Puck tied up, one would have been by Sandy, pressured near side now along the boards. Sandy recovering a puck, skating it back around behind, pass forward up to Peasland. Was broken up, sent by Peasland back to Sandy, recovered, backhand shot by 9, deflected by an Angel stick. Pressured, pulled away by Theraldson, passed up to Aiken. Aiken goes to Peasland, Jace Peasland, he's carrying it down into the corner. Peasland hooked up on the play, sent it back in by Nyquist, shot by Peasland, saved, recovered behind the goal line by Sandy, poke checked away but sent out to the point by the Broncos. Theraldson to Sandy. Sandy backhands it back behind the Broncos net. Recovered in the far corner by Peasland. He gets handed a business card. Occupation. Throwdown. Shot towards net. Broken up first by the Broncos. Nice pass. A recovery by 13 far side. Sent back up towards the Broncos end by the Angels. Puck battle now in the neutral zone. Launched back down by Cook. Stopped by the goalie behind the goal line. Recovered. Near side pass rocks the puck along the boards. 17 on a deflection pass attempt. A little bit of a miscalculation and offsides missed. And nope, it isn't going to be missed, as the referee did blow the whistle as the puck got sent back into the Broncos defensive zone by Tweeten with multiple Angels players still in the vicinity. Near side face-off, Cook with the draw. Against 7, Cook wins it, passes up. Olsen and Tweeten both going for it. Whiff pass by 18, able to try and find somebody. Puck gets sent down near side corner by the Angels, recovered by 7. 7 puts on the brakes behind the goal, pressured by Olsen. Pass bank off the boards. 2 to 7. 7's going to come flying up far side, pressured wide by Emeneth. Poke checked away. A beautiful pass through the blind skates by 7. My goodness, what a gorgeous pass from behind. Unfortunately for the Broncos, no one streaking up as F2 or 3. Close enough in the slot. Fantastic pass. Gorgeous. 7 now carrying the puck across far side. Hits the skate of Polanski. Pressured back out as the puck went to the defense. Winning the blue line, or winning the red line, is Tweeten. Tweeten continuing to charge. Pulled away by DeFiore. DeFiore out front, stick save. DeFiore's backhand. Nice blocker save by the goalie. Puck gets sent back near side behind the goal line. Battle by DeFiore in the corner. DeFiore trying to find a loose puck. It's going to get sent all the way down, launched by the Broncos to get a line change, clearing it out. And that's going to be a near side face-off down in the I Falls end. We've got 3 minutes, 53 seconds to go in period number 2. Angels leading 4-2. tallied shots, very equal. 14 shots on goal for the Broncos, 12 for the Angels. Again, don't know how accurate that is based on the score clock issues they had. Quick shot on target, but it was going to be going wide by Noah. Glove hand save. Held on for a freezing. Near side face-off. DeFiore with the draw. DeFiore slapping the puck. Another quick shot on target by DeFiore. Beautiful leg save. Quick reaction by the goalie. Kept in by Nyquist. Recovered by the Broncos. Broncos charging back forward. Pushed off the puck by Polanski. Puck recovery by DeFiore. He's pressured. Tries to figure out what to do. Nyquist tries to feed it near side to Polanski. Hits traffic. Dumped into the corner behind the net. Recovered by Pieslin. Pieslin up to Polanski. Polanski's going to try and go far side to Noah. Slapped out of the air by 17. Well checked forward by Pieslin. Whiff pass by DeFiore. 9 had recovered it. Puck slides along the boards. Jude Noah charging forward. Forwarding pass hit Broncos shin pad. Bringing it back down into the Broncos end. Recovered behind the net. Breakout pass finds number 9. 9's going to carry it. Flip it down into the near side corner. Jenner Pieslin's going to recover. Sends it up along the boards behind Braden Key, who is waiting for it. Recovered by Cook as it's sent by the Broncos back towards net. Cook's shot wraps along the boards. Pieslin now backhands it right back to the Broncos. Broncos getting caught in a line change. Braden Key, he's sliding in. Shot on target. Nice glove save and held on by the goaltender. He'll hold on to that one, stopping play, and it'll be a far side face-off. Blocker hand of the Broncos net. Christian Sandy with the draw. Puck found its way to a Broncos stick, tied up in the corner. Sandy tries to get it out front. Broncos recover, sending it back along the boards near side. Pass out, and a shot by Theraldson got deflected twice. Hits the pine of the top thin area of the goalie stick, going into the far corner. Battling it is multiple players from both teams. Emineth, drop pass back to Bolte. Bolte keeps it in. His shot went just wide, recovered by Sandy behind. Sandy's backhand centering pass broken up by 13 before it could come out front. 13 feeds it up far side to 6. 6 tries to get it past Emineth. Stopped just short. Somehow able to still keep it in. Emineth charging forward now. Abe Emineth, 25. He's going to continue cycling it through. A backhand centering pass broken up by 2. 2 lost it on the stick handle, but so did Bolte. Recovered by Theraldson. Theraldson on the spin shot. This gets sent back down by the Broncos. Recovered by Theraldson. Theraldson sends it back out in the neutral zone. Pass forward by defense, found its way to the Angels. Angels D. Pass up far side, up to Jace Pieslin. Pieslin's going to continue carrying around behind the goal. Pass out front, bouncing puck recovered, shot by Aiken, right into the chest gullet of the goalie. Luke Cook doing a good job, being an active screening obstacle. The goalie, the way that he's holding himself right now, he might have saved that one with his cup. I'm glad he's standing. His voice might be a couple octaves higher right now. Stop sucking on helium there, boy. Puck tied up along the far side boards, losing a stick. It was one of the Broncos players, Luke Cook, pulling the puck off the boards, tries to find Olsen streaking in. Recovered by the Broncos. Forwarding pass up to 9. Nice grab by 9. 9 sends it back to 17. That pass shot was able to get off. Spin shot by 9, broken up. Poke checked away briefly by Lundy. Lundy's able to continue carrying it down into the Broncos zone. He's bodied off the puck. 7 recovers behind the goal line. Passes it up to 17. 17 feeds it up to Camper 9. 9 was getting checked by game warden Pieslin. Pieslin's going to continue carrying it now behind the goal line. Change of direction behind. Passes it up to Lundy. Lundy was feeding it up to Olsen. Olsen and DeFiore. DeFiore sends it to Olsen. Olsen was set up with locked and loaded stick behind, and the buzzer is going to bring us to an end. And DeFiore was thinking maybe Olsen was going to lunge forward for a tip redirect with the stick in front. So a little bit of a miss idea, some goalie patches, and rightfully so. Goalies from both teams and both goalies from I-Falls doing a fantastic job so far. Noonan standing on his head at times. We'll have a very short break here. Yeah, I guess it's a little warm. Pretty good contest so far. Excited to see what the other teams in the tournament look like. Been a while since, it's been a long while since I played against I-Falls. I don't need to date myself there, but it's been a while since, I guess only a couple years since we were up in the I-Falls area for the PWA regional tournament back 2 years ago. Stayed at the gorgeous Cantilever Hotel. I-Falls, nice host, beautiful city, big Boise paper plant. I think they make plywood and other products there too. Broncos charging back forward, cycling down near side, poke checked away by Emineth. Emineth sends it up along the board's far side, recovered by Aiken. Aiken was not sure what he was trying to do. Puck recovered by Peaslin. Jace Peaslin chips it up off the glass, and that puck's gonna get waved off as 15 was able to reach it. Pressured along by Peaslin. And offside, that should be a neutral zone face-off at center face-off dot for how Theraldson hammered that puck in with Angels deep inside. Doesn't look like they're gonna have that. Yep, they are. Yep, they're gonna bring it back to this face-off. Sometimes all the way down. Well, that's interesting. They're gonna treat it like an icing, but it had to do with the Angels intentionally shooting the puck in to get the offside whistle. I don't remember exactly how that rule states, but there's something in the rule book about that. Recovered by the Angels. Pass up far side. Polanski setting it up in front of the players' benches. Passes it out front. Noah gets a shot off. Nice glove save and held on by goaltender 1. Now we will have a face-off. It should be a far side face-off. Be a glove hand side of the goaltender. DeFiore setting up for the draw. 16 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Loose rolling puck. Shot from Tweeten through traffic. Saved by the goalie. Far side face-off once again. Bouncing puck on the stick of Polanski. Able to get it out. Stopped short by Tweeten. Sent back into the Broncos' end. Chasing it down is Noah. Pass off the boards, broken up by DeFiore. DeFiore's shot hits a stick and deflected up and over. Recovered near side by 13 to 9. 9 changing direction. Couldn't find an outlet. Sends it wrapping along the boards behind their goal. Breakout pass stripped away by DeFiore. DeFiore pass near side to Polanski. Polanski lost it on the stick handle. Stripped away by Broncos, carrying it behind their goal line. Breakout pass to 9. 9's bodied off the puck, recovered by Emineth, pressured by 13. Emineth's going to continue charging forward. He's going to win the red line, dump it into the near side corner, stop behind the goal by the goalie. Pass out along the boards, blind pass off the far side by waiting 17, sent back in by Olsen. Launched by Sandy, stepping up is Lundy. Sandy rips a shot, sneaking in, grabbing the puck, keeping it inside the blue line. Glove save, near side face-off now. Nice read by Sandy. Cycling in as the F3 on that play. Christian Sandy with the draw. Sandy just out of reach. Cleared wide by 8. Pressured behind the goal line by Lundy. Stepping up far side is MNF. Broncos able to get it out into the neutral zone. Recovered by Sandy. Sandy's going to pass it near side just in front of Nyquist. Nyquist back up in the neutral zone. Couldn't find a target. Recovered by 2. Broken up by Nyquist. 2's going to do a nice stick lift. Regain possession of it. Cycling through around everyone. Nice save by Noonan. Pass from MNF up to Olsen to Lundy. Lundy tries backhanding it out. It's kept in deep into the zone by the Broncos. Picked up near side by Nyquist. Nyquist stripped off of his puck, or off of his stick. Kept in by 15. Nyquist still battling near side. Centering pass to 2. 2 rips a shot. Deflected. Huge save by Noonan. On the deflection. Almost snuck one in there. Nyquist had enough of that business. He launches the puck down, clearing it out, allowing both teams to take advantage of the stoppage of play for line change opportunity. 13 minutes, 58 seconds to go, period number 3. Angels leading 4-2. Luke Cook taking the face-off draw. Cook wins it along the boards, grabbed by Theraldson. Theraldson passes it back to D partner behind the net, right back to Theraldson. Theraldson pressured on the spin, tries to feed it up along the boards. Gets tied up by 13. Luke Cook recovers the bouncing puck, sends it far side to Bolte. Bolte on the whiff, straddling the blue line. Shot there from Key went just wide. Well checked away by Cook. Cook launches it back down. It's going to continue carrying through the glass. Key's going to recover it. Pass to Bolte. Bolte to Cook. Cook out front. Gets deflected off of 14, and a quick reaction by the goaltender keeps the puck out of the net as 14, correctly positioned out in the slot area, indirectly, I think, had a little bit of a redirect of the puck towards their own net. Thankfully for that young man, the goaltender was tracking the puck nicely. Cook with the draw, wins it out to the point, pressured. MNF, nice quick shot off by Peaslin as he was getting immediately pressured by 2. Peaslin goes in hard into the boards, tries to keep the puck in, recovered by 7. 7 on the nice spin turn, feeds it back near side. 6 lost it briefly on the stick handle. Supportive D pass, forwarding pass up to 7. 7 pressured, passes back near side to 2. 2 on the spin, both checked away by the Angels. Sent back into the Broncos end, recovered by Key. Key tying up the puck along the boards. Angels getting caught in a line change. Key somehow able to get the puck towards net. Slowly slid his way towards the goalie, and a nice easy save as Aiken was flying in, fresh off the bench with nice ready-to-go legs. That freeze will allow both teams to finish their line changes. Christian Sandy with the draw, face off one wide by Broncos. Puck out at the point, shot wide by MNF. Stepping up is Peaslin. Peaslin keeping it in along the far boards, recovered behind the net by the Broncos. Bank pass off the boards, kept in again by Peaslin. Chasing it now behind the goal line is Sandy. Lost in the skates of the rolling puck along the boards. Aiken handing out some business cards behind the goal line. Kept in beautifully along the blue line, only to find the stick of 17. 17 carrying it. Lost it on the stick handle. 17 gets a huge shot. And a shot and a goal on the clearing shot of the stick by Noonan, recovered by 17. And the secondary and possibly the third shot. Now, I think that was the second shot. I believe it hit Noonan in the side back area, right behind his left blocker arm, redirecting it into the back of the net, using the goalie as kind of a ricochet, like you use the sideboards on billiards table. Brings the Broncos back to within 1. Face off 1 by the Broncos. DDD pass near side. Bank off the boards. Sent back up by Nyquist. Recovered by Noah. Was trying to feed it to Polanski. Pressured by DeFiore. Recovered by Polanski. Polanski backhands it into the far side corner. Recovered by the Broncos. Sends it back. Couldn't find the target. Thread the knees. Shot from the point, hits traffic. Shot from the point from Therrelson. Loose puck out front. Polanski wanted one, stepping up there. Stick save, bouncing puck still loose. Goalie able to finally find the puck and freeze it. DeFiore setting up with the draw. Face-off won by the Broncos. Out to the point. Shot from the point. Hits traffic. They're wide in the far corner. Centering pass by Noah. Backhand out front. Bouncing puck. Polanski again seeing... is that Polanski? Shoo! Shot from Nyquist. Nice quick reaction. That is Polanski. Polanski tries to backhand feed it out front. Nyquist shot. Beautiful save by the goalie just moments ago. Recovered now by the Broncos. Seven's going to continue skating it out. Sidestepping a check from DeFiore. Centering pass from the corner. Found its way through. Nice body switch of the stick by two. Couldn't exactly quite find the puck where he wanted it. Loose puck tied off the boards. Cleared wide by Therrelson. Polanski backhands it back out in the neutral zone. Pressured by Therrelson. And the puck got bounced up and hit players on the Broncos bench. So that's going to be a stoppage of play. It'll be a face-off right in front of the Broncos bench. 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go on this game, which is kind of a barn burner. Bouncing puck up over the stick of Tweeten. Launches it down, D-pass. They send it near side, banking it off the boards. Recovered by Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin feeds it up in the neutral zone to Bolte. Bolte up to Key. Braden Key sliding in. His shot. Poke checked away by 5 before he could get it released. Tying it up behind is Cook. Cook tried centering it across to Key, who was set up far post. Jenner Peaslin, now the puck carrier. Wins the red line, tries to dump it deep, grabbed out of the air. Sent back off the glass. Nice pass from 9 to 13. Here comes 13. He winds up, rips a shot, saved by Noonan, carries it behind, drop pass to 17. Stripped away by Tweeten. Pass out front. That shot from 9 gets deflected wide as he was tied up by Peaslin. Launched out by Tweeten, deflected off of the defense for the Broncos. Braden Key flying in. Forwarding pass up off the boards, recovered by 9. Poke checked away by Aiken. Aiken on the turn, lost it, recovered by Key. Key's going to continue holding it, tries to backhand it. Hits a leg, slapped forward by Eminef. Sent back in by the Broncos. 2 recovers, 2 cycling in. Red pushed off the puck. Nice job by 2 and a nice read by Noonan. Tries to slap it out of the zone. Was Peaslin. Shot from the point. Save and held on by Noonan. Stops the play in its tracks. 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go in period number 3. Tallied shots tied now, 22 each. Sandy with the draw. Nice win by the Broncos out to the point. Banking it off the far side boards. Tying it up is Therrelson. Therreld's going to come out with it. Therrelson continuing to slide up. Nice pass near side just under the stick of Peaslin. Peaslin trying to get a shot towards net. Gets deflected off of Broncos 8 up into the netting and over the glass. So they'll need another puck to continue play. Sandy with the draw. Pass back out to the point. It's kept in by Eminef. He gets shouldered off the puck. Lost it in the skates. Recovered by Peaslin. Striking forward was the Broncos defense. Sent back out. Recovered by 14. Recovering for a regroup in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass broken up by the Angels. Slapped back by Aiken. Recovered D-to-D. Support pass dropped back behind the intended D partner. Slap back up along the boards, stopped by Eminef. Found the stick of Therrelson, feed it up to Peaslin. Peaslin's going to go down on the play. He's going to try and push the puck further into the corner. Coming out with it is DeFiore. DeFiore cycling around. Goaltender had dropped down. DeFiore easily walks around, taking his time, finding that upper far side corner, and DeFiore gets his second of the game. That's going to be an unassisted goal for our token Ed. That's going to extend the lead back to 2 for the Angels over the Broncos. Face-off won by DeFiore. Back to Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin taking time, feeds it up, bounces the puck over Lundy. Not much Lundy could have done on a bouncing puck like that. Sauce pass launched, gets deflected off the body of the official to the stick of Peaslin. Peaslin pressured by 13. Continues carrying it behind the goal line. Passes up to Lundy, deflected up by a stick of Broncos. 15 for defense. Passes it up off the stick of 9. Nyquist with the puck near side. Tries feeding it far side to Olsen. Broken up by the Broncos. 13's going to continue carrying the puck. 13 rips a shot. Saved up into the glass behind the net. Kept in play. Lundy grabbing it off the boards. Loose puck out front, reaching for it is 13. 13 centering pass, broken up by DeFiore. DeFiore reaching, tried to slap it around. Kept in, grabbed out of the air on the shot from the defense who had strapped in. Grabbed out of the air by Peaslin. Near side pass to Nyquist. Nyquist up to Lundy. Couldn't have his stick down hard enough to keep the puck on the blade. Recovered by 15. Sent it inadvertently to Nyquist. Nyquist D-pass back to Peaslin. Peaslin tries hammering it off the boards. Red by 17, cycling up through the middle. Bodied off the puck by DeFiore. Shot up and over by 15. Recovered behind the net by 13. Pass across through the slot. 6 recovers far side corner. They launch it and it's going to go around their defense, carrying it back down into the Broncos end. 15's going to recover. Pressured by Polanski. Forwarding pass. Feeds it back up to 7, who was striking forward. Noah's going to recover it. Lost it in the skates. Charging forward is 15. Slapped back forward by MNF. Pushed off the puck was Polanski. Cook now battling right in front of the Angels bench. Recovered by Theraldson. Theraldson winning the red line. Tried launching it deep into the zone. Nice skate move by Cook. Recovered though by the Broncos. Broncos on the turn. Send it back far side. Stopped by Theraldson. Theraldson on the switcheroo. Sends it back to Polanski, who carries it back near side. Polanski's going to continue, poke checked off the puck, recovering it in the near corner. Centering pass broken up by 15. Tying it up along the boards was MNS, shot by Noah from the point. Hits traffic, pressured along the far side boards, poke checked away by Cook. Sent back down into the zone by Polanski. 5 minutes, 38 seconds to go in period number 3. Broncos tries feeding it back up. It's broken up, intercepted by Sandy. Sandy all alone down in the zone. Those Angels are in the line change. Pressured in the near corner by Bolte. Sandy sends the puck back along the boards behind the goal line. Recovered by Broncos behind their net. Out at the point. Slapped along the boards by Peaslin. Peaslin's going to continue chasing the puck. Sends it out front. Deflected towards net by Sandy. Couldn't find target. Out towards the point. Tweeton's shot was going to go high and wide. Nice job of both teams finding opportunities as soon as possible to get shots on net. Timeout now is going to be called on the play. Timeout Broncos. Exactly 5 minutes to go in period number 3. Christian Sandy, Angels 10, setting up for the draw. Face-off won by 13, picked up in the corner by 15. Near side pass, couldn't quite settle the bouncing puck, was 9, sent in wide. by Peasland. Pressured far side boards by Aiken. Sandy adding his support. Stripped away by the Broncos. Broncos 17. Feeds it up to 13. Bodies off the puck by Tweeten. Chased down into the corner by Jace Peasland. Recovered by Tweeten. Tweeten pressured. Sends the puck out in neutral zone. Recovered by defense. Launched back across hitting boards. Jenner Peasland recovering. Carrying it behind the net. Change of direction. Found the stick of Aiken. Aiken tries to hit Peasland, Jace Peasland, who was streaking. Got deflected, but it is going to be recovered. Launched down into the Broncos zone. Recovered in the far corner. Bank off the boards by 13 to 9. Stopped short by M&F. 9 able to bank it around. Carried by 7. 7 shot towards net. Hits the skates of Therrelson. Charging forwards. Kept in at the point. Huge save. Loose puck out front. And it's still loose. Humongous save by Noonan. And that puck's going to get sent all the way down, where it is going to be recovered by the Broncos. Carrying it back in. Loose puck. Slapped up and stoppage of play whistle for something. We're going to have a penalty assessed to Braden Key. Must have been a little bit behind the play. So that's going to be a power play opportunity for the Broncos. Broncos trailing by 2 with 3 minutes 36 seconds. They'll be up 5-on-4. Curious to know when they would be electing to pull the goalie to try and get that 6th skater out there. Face-off won by Cook into the corner. Tying it up is Therrelson. Therrelson pressured, stripped it away to Cook. Cook feeds it up to Aiken. Aiken's going to cycle it in. Goes, was trying to find Cook. It's deflected just off target. And we've got the Broncos. Broncos, huge blocker save by Noonan on the drive forward. Carried by 7 out at the point. Send it back near side to 15. 15 rips a shot. That hit the post. Ringing bells, ladies and gentlemen. Puck carried along far side. Near side passing out to 15. 15 drop out to the point to 8. 8's walking in. His shot gets hit, deflected up off the stick of Cook. Hits the Life Care Medical Center Media Center booth up above goaltender Benjamin Noonan. 2 minutes 54 seconds to go in period number 3. Timeout called now, Angels. 1:19 to go in Braden Key's penalty. Keep it up, Braden. Broncos for the goaltender, taking his place back in front of the net. 2 minutes 54 seconds to go. 1:19 for the one-man advantage. Face-off won by DeFiore, tied up in the corner by Peasland. Poke checked away, but it recovered by Peasland. Peasland still battling behind the goal, tying the puck up along the boards. Recovered by the Broncos, sneaking it through. It's going to get recovered and cleared out by Noah. He's going to launch it all the way down. 1:01 to go on the penalty. DeFiore with the face-off. Puck gets tied up in the skates, passed out to the point. 8 dumps it along the boards, pressured by DeFiore. 8 recovers it back out at the point. It's going to cycle around, backhand pass just out of reach. Found the stick of 13. 13 back to 15. 15, a shot and a goal. Angles were off, and Noonan they never started the clock on that last thing, as 1:01 is still left on the minute one is still left on, so we got some free hockey there. Broncos able to find themselves back to within 1, 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Cross ice pass. Icing's going to be the whistle. And it's going to get brought back down into Broncos end. Off the draw, shot from the point. Gets deflected out front. Sneaks through everybody, unable to connect with it was Polanski, recovered in the neutral zone by Tweeten. Tweeten wins the red line, launches it back down in the Broncos end, pressured by Polanski near side. Using the boards to get around, recovered by Polanski. Polanski has it poke checked off of his stick, recovered by DeFiore. He's tied up along the boards. Coming in to try and give some assistance, stepping up is Eminef. He's able to keep it. I lost track of the puck. Apparently it made its way towards the goal, forcing the goaltender to freeze it. Sandy with the draw. Loose puck out front, quick shot attempt by Peaslin. Broken up by 15. 15 continuing to carry it up through neutral zone. 15 going wide, centering pass, couldn't find any targets, recovered by Aiken. Aiken chipping it off the glass. Flying in was Sandy. 8 doing a fantastic job. Backhand shot, almost gets deflected in. A shot there from Sandy with a centering pass from Jace Peaslin along the boards. Forward pass broken up by Sandy. Reaching for it was Peaslin. Broncos now are going to be pulling their goalie for the empty net. Aiken recovering it, sends it out near side along the boards. Empty net for the Broncos, 1:08 to go in the period. Broncos trailing by 1, pressured neutral zone by Peaslin. Broncos cross ice pass slapped out of the air by Aiken, recovered now by Peaslin. Peaslin almost had the puck stripped away. Puck's going to get launched all the way down and around by Cook. Icing's going to get waved off. Key flying in. Loose puck picked up by Bolte. Bolte shot on target. Saved by 15. Out from the point. That shot from Tweeten gets deflected wide. Chipped by the Broncos along the far boards. Tweeten stepping up, keeping it in. Recovered by 13. 34 seconds to go. Puck wrap along the boards near side. Tying up player is Eminef. Puck's going to be on target. Hitting Noonan. So its play's going to keep going. Pass out front. Braden Key with it. Backhands it forward. 22 seconds to go. 17 with the puck now on the Broncos back offense. Forcing wide is Nyquist. Drop back pass to 2. Stepping up, Nyquist is going to launch it back out. And Charlie Bolte, he's going to be going down. Bolte is going to launch it in. Bolte's going to find one and sends it into the back of the net. Pass forward. Bolte from Nyquist. Goal number 6 extends that lead back to 2. 7 seconds remaining. That almost does everything to seal it up for the Angels. Shots tallied exactly the same again. Could be accurate as the secondary person in the box. Off the drop, puck tied up, sent along the near side boards. 14's going to hold on to it. Buzzer's going to bring it to an end. Shots being tallied not by the clock runner, but the scorekeeper. So that could be accurate. Angels coming out victorious here this morning against the Broncos. that'll do it for us here this morning. We'll be back at it later this evening. So watch for the stream to be going live then. Appreciate you being with us.